Hold on. Hold on. Yes, sir. How you doing, brother T Hill?
I'm doing all right. Yourself, sir?
Did you
I'm
hear
doing
it?
pretty good.
Yeah, I heard it.
Did you hear it? Or you
I
got
heard it.
go? Okay. All right.
No, I
Are
heard
we
it. I,
good?
it,
We
I
straight?
could I couldn't be on here. Yeah, we straight. He won. He won the bet.
All right.
He he
All right.
he
Okay.
won the
All right.
bet. But that ain't what I was talking
All
about.
right.
But he won the bet
Oh,
on
wait a
on
minute.
some technicality
T Hill.
bullshit.
Man,
Yeah,
T
because
Hill. T
that ain't
Hill.
what
that
the fuck?
That
nah.
What you
God
just
Because
damn.
say?
Why you
What
got
because
to
you
do
we
that,
misspoke?
man?
we were
What you misspoke?
because
He
I
misspoke. He said he misspoke.
no
Now, if you
I'm
misspoke, I can accept that. Did you misspeak?
Just say you misspoke, man.
no, I was telling
I'm
you what
giving
we
you
was
a way
what we
out.
what
All right, fuck it
you
then.
can't get you ain't giving me no way out, man. You know I
Oh,
don't
okay.
follow. I don't need
You
no
all right,
way out.
cool.
I,
So
I
what did you damn bet on then? I'm sorry, what did you bet on, sir?
I was betting on that he had got a raise. That the man had said he had gave him a
We
raise. And,
all
he
agreed that
won't let me finish
he
talking.
said he
Cut me
got a
off again.
raise. Oh, my
Hold
bad.
on.
I'm sorry. I,
See, that's the problem. Like if I'm talking and then you cut me off, then it just throw me off on what the fuck I'm talking about because I was thinking of what I'm about to say. Is like, yeah, we betted on that he had got a raise, and what we were talking about is how can you just get a raise and then go in there and say that you want more money, which you should always go and do that, but it's gotta be something on your side. Like what on his side allow him to go and ask for more money after he just got a raise?
okay, but
Okay, but
that's clearly
the
not.
4,000, but it was the 4,000 is the part that I misspoke on the part, but I was speaking on him just getting a raise and going in there to ask for more money.
But you
You
know
know what I'm
we bet
saying?
though, right?
But we really, yeah, I said we bet, but
Nah,
it's hard to bet on what somebody else is making, because we don't know what they really making. We don't know, but we could just go by what they say.
we going by what he said. That's what the bet was.
Right.
You said
I
you said
know.
you can go
He,
find a video that said that he had just brought them up to 4,000. That's what you said, right?
you're right. That's exactly what I said.
But you didn't find a video to say that, right?
No, no, I didn't.
Okay.
I ain't listen.
Tenfold.
I ain't listening long enough to see
Ten-
if I can hear him find out and say that exact words. But I did hear him say he had gave him a raise, and that's what I was listening to. Him saying that
Oh, okay. I
he
got
had
you.
just gave him a
Tenfold.
raise, and you didn't
Well,
dispute that. You
yeah,
didn't
I didn't.
dispute that.
That never was. That was never trying to.
I know.
That
I
was
know.
not a missed part of it. We all
I
understood
know.
that he hadn't got a raise. We said he had already made the 4,000. He never admitted what he raised the bid up to. But once you
Cause
said,
he
"I
never.
got a video," you said, I can bet you, I can go find the audio where he said he just raised him up to the 4,000.
Right.
So that means
Right.
you got to find the audio saying he just raised him up to the
I
4,000.
understand that, Pee Wee, but he didn't. He's
Simple.
not going to tell. He's not going to expose the exact numbers. But he did say that he was paying them 4,000.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Simple. Simple.
Initially.
Right. Initially, he did tell his
Right.
so an average person hearing that knows that he went and he got $4,000 for a few hours worth of his time being there.
Right.
And he
Right.
I gave him a
And
raise. He gave him a bump up. We don't know how
and
much
he,
he gave him a bump up
right,
to.
and he had gave him a bump up. Is that's what we were talking about. But you said that I was saying something different.
Clearly, you said
I'm
something
saying it now.
different.
I'm saying the same
See,
thing I just said.
no,
See what I'm
no, T Hill, that ain't what you said on the tape now. Because
I know.
you actually clarified it right at the end. You actually clarified it right at the end what you was betting
Right,
on.
right. I did,
So
but
that was the misspoke. That was the misspoke.
right, but
What you was actually betting on and what you actually said.
but he was saying that I didn't hear none of the stuff that we were talking about. That's what he was saying.
No, that ain't what I was saying.
What was
I
you
said
saying then?
I was saying that you did not understand the fact that he was already getting paid the 4,000. He
4,000.
bumped him
That's
up,
where y'all
but he
started
never
this.
said that. That's what I tried to say. So if he bumped him to the 4,000, what was he paying him initially? And that's when you said he never did say, but he bumped him to the 4,000. That's when UNC Green both were saying he bumped him
Mhm.
to the 4,000. And me and Dirty, DB kept saying he did not bump him to 4,000. He was already
He
paying him
was
the
already
4,000.
at the 4,000. The bump came after
And
the
then that's when you
4,000,
said,
not
yeah,
before the 4,000.
4,000. There you
Because
go.
he said initially he was getting 4,000. Then I gave him a
There you
raise.
go.
Then he wanted to come back for a raise, another raise. Because he said I
And get
had just
another one.
gave him a
There
raise.
you go.
He said I had just gave him a raise. But this is after the 4,000, not before.
Right.
There you go.
We all good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yep.
I was asleep. I thought
I know you were going to
I had
sleep. I
done
said,
my
oh shit. I said I
yeah.
gotta catch people
Hey,
because
I had done
I
my
needed
Oh
somebody
yeah, yeah.
No, but you
because I
did the
needed
right
somebody
thing.
to
But
go
I had
back
done
and
let
get
it.
the recording that could play it. You know what I mean? Because T Hill could get it, but I don't think he could play it.
Mm-mm.
Get what? It's definitely on me to get it and play it. Cause get what? That's my money. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I
What
ain't
do you
finna
mean?
give up
It was
my
my money
chops.
too, but I had
Yeah,
got what I said.
no. Once I won the bet, that's my money. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
money. I won the
Oh,
bet.
okay.
I know I won the bet, so that's my money. And then when I have to prove that it's my money, I don't mind doing that. Let me prove to you this
Oh
is
no,
my
because
money.
oh okay. So you're saying you didn't have to prove
I said I
the
had
bet?
to. That's what I
I'm
said.
trying.
I said I had to. That's why when BB just called me, I got on here instantly, didn't I? I went to looking for it, didn't I? Called,
Oh,
I
okay.
was willing to prove the bet because I knew what the bet was. Knew I heard you clearly what you stated. That's why when I found it, that's why I didn't have no problem playing
Mhm.
to prove to you, brother.
Because that's
No,
the only
that
reason.
way it
Because
ain't a
that's the
misunderstanding.
only reason why I called you. Because I said Pee Wee
Yeah,
got paid out. T Hill, well, why'd you
yeah,
pay him? I said, well, he won the bet. Well, what was the
yeah,
bet? And then I explained to him what the bet was, and he said that ain't what he betted on. So now we got to go to the tape.
Right, 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 right.
yeah, yeah. Because I know
I
how it goes. Because
well,
I'm
I
like,
was betting
God,
on that
I'm like, wait a
he
minute.
had got a raise. That was my whole
Huh?
point. I
We
was betting.
couldn't bet on
Hold on,
but see, you
hold
gotta know
on.
that we couldn't have bet on that because we
This is
all
me. You
agreed that
won
he
the
got a
bet.
raise.
You won the bet. But I'm saying
Yes,
what
sir.
I
I
in
definitely
my
did.
mind in my mind I was betting on that he had just got a raise and he went and got and was asking for more money after he got a raise. Now the
I
four
got you.
thousand
So
part, the 4,000 part is gonna be that's the part on me that I didn't hear that I thought I heard that he had just got a raise to the 4,000 and I said
Right.
that on the thing. So, but I was initially talking about him saying that he had just bumped him up. I heard him say that. I heard him say that. Yeah, I just bumped him up, and he asked for more money. And then that's when DJ Academics was like, he's trying to strong arm you. And that's the part that I'm like, yeah. When you ask for more money, it could come off as uh, that you're trying to strong arm him for some more money, like and
After you just
that's
got a
an illegal,
raise.
right? Hmm.
yeah. So what it was, your tongue and mouth and ears had a
They wasn't in sync.
conspiracy
They
against your
wasn't in
mind.
sync. They wasn't in sync.
They had a conspiracy against your mind and your pockets,
Hey,
and it cost you a little something.
Yeah. That's all.
right,
That's all. That's
His
all.
mind
It
and his
wouldn't.
mouth
right.
wasn't in sync. That's all.
Yeah,
It happens,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It
But
happened. It's
yeah,
It
but
happens.
we
understandable.
were, we talking about another man asking for more money, and you should always ask for more money. But how you go about doing it
I like that.
is the
That
difference.
motherfucker dancing around.
You should. Ain't nobody dancing around. I paid you. Wait a minute. First of all, I pay my bet. If I made
For
a bet
sure,
with
for
you,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
I
That
paid.
was
I,
So
paid.
hey, no,
That
no
was
you
doubt
paid.
don't
about
got to
that. No
say
That
doubt
was
about
paid.
that.
none of that.
No
I
doubt
got
about
the
that.
money.
No doubt.
I had the
No,
money
Yeah,
to
I
do
the,
that.
say,
the
no,
So
debt
no,
was
for
paid.
sure. No,
you
no,
That
no,
ain't
you
no
no.
argument. The debt was
yeah,
paid.
right.
Ain't nobody
Man,
arguing
I
about
ain't
that.
no,
That was
ain't
paid.
nobody arguing about that. We
Check
both played
cleared.
DB. Yeah,
Check
we
was
both
signed and
played.
cleared.
We
It
yeah,
cleared.
yeah,
Signed.
we
Yeah.
we put that shit up with DB in the beginning
Check didn't
initially.
bounce.
That ain't no,
Yeah.
that ain't nothing. I cannot dare say you ain't paid your bet. No, that's all. I ain't dare try to say that. I said you try to dance around to my some. We said and said that he gave him a ring. We all heard that part. The fake was
That was the
about
whole point of us even having a conversation is when somebody bump you up and you didn't ask for it and you got a bump and then you go in there and ask for a raise. That don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense
Yeah.
to you, Pee Wee?
It doesn't make sense. But if you go back and listen to the beginning of that, with Ari Spears was because remember, I don't know, Academics played the clip,
Yep.
or was it Vlad? One of them played the
You
clip,
gotta know
but the clip was
Vlad.
played.
Okay,
Yeah, it was on Vlad channel. So the
it was
clip
on
was
Vlad
played.
channel. So yeah.
Yeah, so the
played
clip
on
was
Vlad.
played with fucking Ari Spears just talking stupid.